The views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM software, or its advertisers.
News Talk is online. News Talk Online is a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet with more than 4 million unique users on demand on iTunes and on YouTube and on my blog, GaryBaumgarten.com, where you are invited to post your comments, whether you agree with yours truly or not. And thanks to our good friends at CRN Digital Talk Radio, we are syndicated across the United States into 12 million additional households. I am your host, Gary Baumgarten, joining you live along with political correspondent Alan Jacey. The final day of the Democratic National Convention in Mile High, Denver, Colorado. And today the rock star himself, Barack Obama, the presidential candidate for the Democrats, Alan Jacey, will be moving from the Pepsi Center, which is on my right, your left, to Mile High Stadium, which is on your right, my left, because it holds 3 times as many people as does the arena, which is used for hockey, as compared to the stadium, which is used for football games. And it has been transformed into this huge outdoor rock concert arena where Obama will have to give perhaps the speech of his life.
Yes, Obama's going to be playing in front of a crowd of 75,000 tonight over there in Invesco Field at Mile High Stadium, and he will be surrounded by the all-star cast that has been here at the convention. And we're going to see some new faces up there tonight speaking, particularly Al Gore. We'll also have to follow Bill Clinton's incredible act last night in showing unification for the Democratic Party. Al Gore, as you know, was the 2000 nominee for the Democratic Party and lost in the much contested election. And but tonight it is really Barack Obama's night, and we look forward to see what he has in store.
I got to tell you, frankly, I'm more interested in seeing Shawn Johnson lead in the Pledge of Allegiance, the U.S. gold medal gymnast from the Olympics. To me, she's a bigger star than Barack Obama, or when we get over to Minneapolis, John McCain. What did you think of the 2 important speeches that we heard last night, Mr. Clinton's and Mr. Biden's?
Again, Bill Clinton's speech was just, classic Bill Clinton, out of the park. He touched on all the right notes. He came out and basically in his opening line and just said, "I'm here for Barack Obama," and I think it just put aside all the rumors that he wasn't going to put his heart into, the campaign for Obama. He was greeted as the royalty that he expects to be greeted as, and the crowd loved his speech from beginning, middle to the end. He put his support for Barack Obama. But one of the key things that he noted was that when he was running in 1992, that the Republicans had also said that he was too young and too inexperienced to be president, which he proved everybody, all the naysayers, he proved wrong, because for 8 years we certainly had a lot of prosperity in this country. He left office with a very high approval rating, and at the same time he also left the budget surplus that was quickly squandered by the current Republican administration. So Bill Clinton just hit one out of the park last night. In terms of Joe Biden, well, we were sort of having a few problems here, but going back and reading the speech and seeing what Biden said, Biden came out and he certainly was Joe Biden. He touched on all the right notes. Again, he went on the attack against John McCain, who he still refers to as a good friend, but he just felt that that McCain's ideas of continuing the Bush administration for the next 4 years is not where the country needs to go. And Biden is showing that he is not going to be the vice presidential candidate that is going to lay down and not defend the presidential nominee Barack Obama, as we saw John Edwards was feeble in his attempt in 2004 in helping John Kerry against the attacks that were sent his way. And John Kerry certainly didn't do a good job, and Edwards did a worse job. Biden is not going to lay down for these Rovian attacks.
This is live coverage on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com from the Democratic National Convention, gavel to gavel. We will bring you all the highlights from the Pledge of Allegiance by Shawn Johnson, the U.S. Olympic gold medal winner, to Barack Obama's speech closing this convention, and then we're going home to wash our clothes and repack our bags and then head to Minneapolis for the Republican convention next week. So this is the culmination of it all, the big speech by Barack Obama in a stadium that seats 75,000 to 80,000 people. He's going to be preceded by musical acts, including Stevie Wonder, that's going to whip the crowd into a frenzy. And yes, you will be able to hear Stevie and several of the other acts right here on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com live. But there is a debate within the Obama campaign right now whether he should appear as if he were a big rock star playing to this big venue, or whether he should tone things down a little bit so as not to become